put a bunch of like cabinets down just as like placeholders, but they're all the same video. I was wondering, is there just, like an easy way to switch that, like in the old version?
No, you're supposed to choose what you want to spawn before you spawn it.
Shit, that's what I was afraid of. Okay.
Well, I mean, what would you want on your placeholders, dude? Just like a generic broken image or something?
Or like let's see. Are you on my stream right now?
No, it was earlier, but you spawned a whole bunch of cabinets in the room, but they're all the same game. Is that what happened?
Yeah, basically they're all different cabinets. Just because I wanted the cabinets, like to place them down quickly, but I just chose the same video and shit. So I was wondering if it was possible to switch them.
I never really worked into the gameplay for spawning a cabinet to nothing because it never made sense to me.
Well, it's because in the old version, it would say like switch item or something like that, and then you could just choose something else from your library, and it would easily like swap it. But in this one, you have to like copy and paste all the URLs and stuff.
Yes, sir. Because I never realized any kind of usefulness of spawning blank cabinets because you can't launch a blank cabinet. Blank cabinet is nothing. I would suggest don't be in a rush to decorate your apartment. Now, I know that you're not really like launching stuff from Anarchy Arcade, so maybe for people that are playing it more like a Gmod thing, that's more important. I need to try to look at it from that kind of angle.
Well, I basically just did it for aesthetics and stuff like that. I just wanted to kind of get the cabinets out and get an idea of what I wanted to do with the room.
Yeah, I would suggest you spawn your stuff and you launch your stuff as needed. You don't launch things from Anarchy. That's what I'm saying. You're using it kind of like more like Gmod, so I got to kind of think of it from a different perspective to see how that would make sense. Because if you're using it like a desktop, it makes no sense to spawn a shortcut to nothing.
Well, no. See, here's the thing though: is like say for example, once you actually watch a stream or whatever, I have one of Oki's sphere cabinets here. And to get the video to actually display right, like in this corner, because the way the like physics are all weird and shit like that, I had to put it at like weird angles. So if I spawn a new cabinet, I would have to fuck with the angles and stuff again.
Yeah, so you spawned a blank shortcut to nothing, and now you want to change it, and that's where your issues are coming up.
Yeah, basically just like the old version. Just swap it with a different like playlist item. Take all that information.
Change item button, but I mean, it never made sense to me to spawn a blank item, and it kind of, I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. But I haven't really approached Anarchy Arcade as not a 3D desktop, more like a Gmod thing, and it might make more sense that way. I just haven't really spent time accommodating that.
You're still not getting it though. I'm still using this part as a 3D desktop, basically like my 3D chill space where I launch all my shit.
So if you're using it as a 3D desktop, explain to me what use it is to spawn a shortcut to nothing.
Well, like say for example, this video I'm looking at here, it was just a robot chicken video, and I like the icon, so I just like spawned it on all the cabinets so I could place them at first, and then I realized that there was no swap item button afterwards. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I realized there was no swap item button afterwards. So now that the cabinets are there, the rotations and sizing and everything is like set up. But if I swap it, if I swap it, I gotta redo all that shit again. That's my point.
Yeah, so I mean, you want me to accommodate spawning shortcuts to nothing, and it's hard for me to make that jump because it's like, why would you spawn a shortcut to nothing? Well, here's a reason. If you're using it more like a visual thing, not actually to launch anything, because you can't launch a shortcut to nothing, but if you want to spawn nothing in the corner just for the visuals, then maybe obviously it's more useful that way. So there's a lot of things I need to accommodate for more of the Gmod flavor of playing it, but I'm focusing on like the shortcut 3D desktop version of it first.
I guess you're still not getting it because it is a shortcut. It's a video shortcut and it mirrors to all the screens and stuff. But like if I replace,
you spawned a bunch of placeholders, which are items that you do not have intention of launching. You just spawned them there because you wanted to put a physical cabinet into the map. I'm understanding this correctly, right?
Technically 50-50 because I placed them there, but I want to swap them with a different item, but still keep it with the screen mirroring, the positions, the sizing, all that stuff.
In the first place?
Well, because that was before, like, I messed around with Redux and I didn't know that you took out a few things.
So it was before you knew what you wanted to spawn there, right? So you spawned a placeholder, aka a shortcut to basically nothing. Maybe if it was the same video, it's not what you wanted the shortcut to. It was just a placeholder item, right?
Well, see, here's my personal problem, I guess, is since I'm like starting Anarchy Arcade like on the new computer, I didn't have any of my playlist items, so I figured I'd spawn it now, and then like because the YouTube spawning shit wasn't working for me, that I would add in all those videos and stuff later, and then just like swap the cabinet. And then I realized that you couldn't swap cabinets, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, so you're going to just build like the physical arcade, even though none of the shortcuts would kind of be worthless because they're just all the same thing, anyways. I understand. It's just that I haven't approached Redux to support those kind of Gmod kind of things because I mean you're spawning cabinets for them to be physically cabinets. You're not spawning an actual shortcut that you want there.
Oh yeah, okay, I get what you're saying now.
Go
Yeah.
back later and change them. So I would suggest spawn things as you want them. That way, I mean, don't spawn just the same thing over and over again. Spawn them as you want them. But yeah, there's a few different things I need to go back into Redux and tune up so they better support that style of gameplay where you're kind of just building the visuals of it more.
Yeah, see, because in the old school like drop down menu, you had swap cabinet, and then you could just like swap it with whatever was in your library. And I didn't know that wasn't in Redux, so like I put all this shit down first.
Have in Legacy, that's why I took it out because it's like, why would you spawn a shortcut to nothing? You know, but you know. You would if you're like trying to do what you just described, or you're trying to just go for the visuals and shit.
It's kind of funny. Most of the like issues we run into is usually my shit. It's all shit that I've fucked up.
Well, at least you're learning.
It's a good tester.
Yeah, it's true.
He's your beta tester.
Well, I mean, this place looks really nice. So once I can do it manually. Like, say for example, this spherical cabinet here, I can just like right click on it and copy paste new shit into it. I was just wondering if there was an easy way.
Hey, by the way, that link that I posted in chat before, that's to fucking 5M if you guys want to download it.
Oh, definitely. Thanks.
Yeah. I'm actually, I'll double check it myself as well because I'm not sure whether it comes up on your screens as well. I'm hoping it does.
Oh shit! I completely forgot what I was gonna spawn. All right, PS2 games.
But yeah, you might want to get it because I don't know how long it'll last or anything like that. Oh shit!
Yeah, see, this room here originally had like a bunch of like PS2 games along that back wall, where that big ass screen is there. The projector was up on the ceiling projecting over there, and then like I had a fire pit and like Boo and a bunch of other props and stuff here. So I was trying to rebuild the place like how I had it before, kind of. But right now I just kind of like threw shit up everywhere.
Yeah, and that's what I need to add support for. When you're just throwing shit up that's not really shortcuts to anything, but then like maybe you want to go change them up later.
Yeah, like I said, I could swap it too, but like with the cabinet selection the way it is, you got to scroll through and then like resize everything, so it's kind of a pain in the ass.
Actually, Redux remembers the scaling that you spawn something at. The issue is that you're spawning like nothing. You're spawning shortcuts to nothing. That's just not something I've put good support in yet into Redux. Like in Redux, if you scale a model, the next time you spawn that item, it's going to be the same rotation, scale, and offset as the last time. So it does remember that.
Well, I just mean with new items. So like say for example, I have Oki's curve screen here in the corner. So if I want to spawn a new video, I gotta copy and paste the URL because YouTube spawning doesn't work quite yet. Well, for me anyway. And then like after that, gotta scroll through the cabinets, then do the resizing, then place it, delete the old one. So it's a fucking process.
I mean, you just described spawning a shortcut, choosing a cabinet, but then at the end you said delete the old one. That's the extra step. I mean, you're going to want to choose your cabinet every time you spawn a new video, right? Maybe you'll want like a different
that's true.
cabinet, but you're not always going to want the default cabinet. You want to choose your cabinet when you spawn your shortcut.
Quick question, guys. None of you guys are streaming right now, are you?
Yeah, Vegas is.
Okay. How do I put this in light terms? Are you guys thinking of moving out of America soon?
I sure the hell am.
Fuck no, man. We're gonna move to your shithole country, you fucking criminals.
Um,
Forgot I had corn stuck in the wall.
Yeah, that's what I thought, man. With your military that doesn't do shit, yet you say it's awesome.
no, you want to move. You really do. Donald Trump has just labeled Vladimir Putin an enemy of America.
I'm calling fake news bullshit on your ass.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Check this shit out.
No boot in his ass.
Fuck. What?
It's a nice little theater room right here. It's too bad this map has weird shadowing.
Oh, that's funny, man.
What, did you see that fucking link that I just posted?
Yeah, that's what I'm laughing at. Yep.
Yeah. You guys are fucked if you don't get out of America soon.
You can suck my cock. America's the best country in the world, man. We'll go over there to Australia and blow your ass up.
Not before Australia tears you a few new assholes.
Yeah, you ain't done shit ever, man, except for get sent there. America #1, man. We run the fucking UN.
At least we didn't have to invade our country first.
Why the fuck would we invade that shit?
Oh, you invaded America, didn't you?
You got no fucking oil there.
Oh, God. Just like he's invaded Iran and Iraq and fucking Afghanistan and this and that. And...
Global motherfucker, world police. It ain't no fucking joke. We run the UN. I wasn't bullshitting.
Told you America's all about money, man. They'll take it from anyone they can get.
True.
Fucking
It's the
assholes.
fucking world, man. What the fuck you talking about, dog?
We live in a country that steals from the poor. I'm so broke that I have to pay the bank to be poor.
Holy shit.
Huh?
Even fucking stars and actors and shit are moving fucking here.
Dude, they're all pussies, dude. They're liberal fucking fags believing bullshit, man. You talked
Carl
to them
Kidman
before?
and Keith Urban to move to Australia. Fucking Jesus Christ. Fucking sorry, I got fucking.
What I want is all the people that said they were gonna move if Hillary didn't get elected president to move.
Oh, right.
Because there was a lot of them.
Fucking asshole.
There was like a fucking lot of them. Everybody in Hollywood said that shit. Then they're like, oh, well, you know, maybe I'll stick around.
Maybe it won't be so bad. I don't give a shit who wins. I just want profiteering gluttons to get theirs.
But seriously, guys, fucking your president's about to kill your country.
Man, with great power comes great responsibility. Spider-Man wasn't fucking around. America's the most powerful country in the world. We were the only one ever to drop a nuclear bomb, and we have a huge nuclear arsenal still, even though a bunch of other people do. But right now, it seems more like keeping the world power balance as it is and preventing new people from getting nukes is what's top of the agenda.
Sorry, I think my mic just died. Was that yours? Hey, Sith.
I think yours keeps going staticky.
Mine or his?
Yours.
Hmm.
Kind of randomly. Well, that fit perfectly.
I think he bombed Seth.
Well, maybe not perfectly. Still a gap there. I'm such a perfectionist.
That's cool, man. Do you have those games?
Yep.
PS2?
I'm actually about to launch. Oh shit! I forgot to put it here.
I've never tried to emu PS2 before. Just PS1's about the highest I've gone. Oh no, actually, Wii emulates real well.
Yeah, the Dolphin emulator is actually one of the best. I was like, shit. They were also one of the first ones to create a VR emulator. It worked with the old DK1. All right, so this game right here was the one I was talking about. It's actually really damn good. Let me find my cable. All right, controller's plugged in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bada bam, smooth as butter.
Tell me about a butterball.
Oh, nice. It's streaming good. It switched right over when you launched. You using OBS or Z streaming? Alt Z?
Yeah, just Alt Z.
That's cool as shit, man. I didn't know Alt Z did the whole desktop. I thought it did like whatever program you had active.
Yeah, if you turn on desktop streaming, it'll capture anything. So it's actually really easy. It's the only reason I haven't been using OBS recently.
Yeah, man, it's probably efficient as shit. It's probably not lagging you up because it has that hardware encoded if you don't put any overlays on it.
So I'll go ahead and let you watch this intro real quick because it's actually pretty cool. It's like a newscast and you have to protect like emergency services from riot gangs.
San Francisco riot? I don't even remember that shit. What are they pissed about? Is it a fictional San Francisco riot, or is it something I don't know about?
Yeah, it's kind of like based off the real world, I guess, but it's all fictional shit. The name of the gang is called the Burners, and it's all like dudes in hockey masks. The fucking gameplay in this is so awesome, dude. You can like backhand people with a riot shield, stun them, all kinds of crazy shit.
You're a cop? Dude, this looks fucking awesome. It looks like an emergency response game.
Oak Street Police Station is under attack by armed terrorists.
No, it
we'll have
is.
more on this and
It's
other
okay.
late-breaking details later.
Should probably turn down the sound real quick. This shit's loud as fuck.
Damn.
Oh yeah, it has LAN too, so maybe PSX2 we could play multiplayer.
Damn. Holy shit.
To the disease that's inside you, that's inside you, that's inside you.
Well, what's wrong with the volume there, Vegas?
The hell, the music's all the way down, but it's still playing.
Like my
You got a live person.
by my mother, by my mother.
Whatever.
Are you serious? The music's still playing even though you have it down?
Yeah, it was weird.
That's not right.
Stop screaming.
I wonder if that's an emulated glitch or if it's in the regular game too.
Most likely. Oh yeah, this is the cool part, the little newscast
This
between
is Channel 7 News.
This is Lanny York for Channel 7 News. It appears our city is under attack. At 5 this morning, an explosion ripped through Grand Plaza Station. Hundreds of early morning commuters and station staff are reportedly dead, and many more are wounded. Reports that the explosion was a terror attack have been confirmed.
Dude, you see the train
Two separate
today
Middle
that,
Eastern
up
extremist
by
fundamentalist
Seattle?
groups are claiming responsibility. In an emergency meeting this morning,
Flew
government
off.
officials have decided to
Multiple
increase
casualties
the
and
city's
shit.
lockdown with a strict curfew and immediate no-go areas.
Went off of an
It appears
overpass.
gang warfare is escalating with groups such as the Burners, which reportedly has 200 members and is growing. We have not seen T-0, the new multi-million-dollar rocket response
Oh, that's good
unit.
squishy.
However, a military insider tells Channel 7 News that T-0 is ready to hit the streets later today. Each T-0 enforcer has what amounts to military status with upgraded weapons.
Yeah, right. They
That
just stand around
includes
and
the
let 'em burn shit
controversial
down.
RP0 pistol.
This girl is weird as
As you
shit
may
in
know, T-0
like
doesn't
stretch
have
ratio.
much public support. Most residents think the unit is an expensive PR campaign to boost the mayor's image.
Dude, did you see
We're
the
getting
people, the
reports
news
that
reports
Hope
about
Street
people that were
Police
shooting
Station
into
is
the
under
fucking
attack
the
by
storm
armed
that was moving into
terrorists.
Florida? They
That
had to put
station
up
is
like
where
public
T-0
service
is
announcements saying not to
temporarily
fire
based.
guns into it.
This is T-0's
No
first
shit.
real test. We'll have more on this and other late-breaking details later. Channel 7, first for news in your city.
Cool, now we get into the shit. I'm assuming that's you, Nick Mason. What a generic name. Ah, fuck. No, this one
Holy
emulates
shit,
shitty.
Zero Tolerance Squad. That sounds like some fucking.
Let me see if I can fix it.
Shit. Oh, it started bugging out there.
Yeah, I forgot this one has issues. I gotta use the old DX9, I think.
Change the settings for a game. So annoying.
Goddamn, where is it?
Ow, my fucking head.
There we go.
You know, one emulator that worked in, you could launch stuff from it in Legacy, but it doesn't have support in Redux, is the SSFX, or SSF emulator for Sega Saturn. You ever use Saturn emulation?
No, I haven't.
There's only like one out there that I found that's worth a damn, and it's like completely in Chinese, I think. Some kind of Asian language. And so it's like really hard to find help on it.
I completely broke it. Let's try this again. Ah, fuck.
I heard that from here.
Let's close it out and relaunch.
Lovely.
Shit. I'm gonna launch up that Thrillville. Did you see me playing that the other week? It's fucking awesome. Everything's a minigame.
Oh yeah, I got that. I actually love through.
Yeah, I love it too. I've only played it once. Somebody sent it to me. I thought it was gonna be like a clone of Roller Coaster Tycoon. And then I tried to do something in it, like park maintenance, and I was like, what? This ain't maintenance, this is a fucking Tetris.
Believe it or not, I actually got Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 working with the old D cable.
Oh my god, in 3D? Is that awesome?
Yeah, it actually kind of was, but like everything kind of looked like miniature. It was weird. Unless you like zoomed in the camera with that special cheat where you could like see through the person's eye. Alright, let's hope the show.
3's the one that had the wild animal park expansion and the water park expansion and shit, right?
Yeah, it had like all the water parks and all that.
I was trying to beat like the regular game, and I really only built one park.
Hopefully it's just a cutscene.
Please hold positions until they arrive at your location.
What a weird ass glitch. I've never seen this before.
Now that's what I call zero.
Damn it, nope, it's gameplay.
Come on.
Well, that's okay. I actually own the physical version, so once I find my capture card, I'll stream it to you. Damn, that's disappointing.
Listen up. We've got an important gang member in the town. Some bastard called in. Looks like you didn't want.
Yeah, this one I never got a chance to play, but it has a really cool concept. You're like a bunny attached to this weasel, and you have to like do damage to the weasel to solve puzzles, like fill them up with helium and all kinds of crazy shit.
Oh. Bye, butter.
Here, right. See what else I got.
It looks like that old movie that was remade with Lawrence Fishburne about the black dude chained to the white dude and they escape from prison in racist ass South.
Shit.
Fled, that's the one.
I think it came out about the same time. Wouldn't that be fucked up if that was actually the inspiration?
That was a cool concept for a movie too.
Dude, I found these the other day. I completely forgot Rockstar made these two.
Not the respectable Baldwin, but the one that always has fucking stoner eyes.
This one I know works.
Dude, you ever played Shadow of the Colossus? I always wanted to play that on PlayStation, but I never owned a PlayStation.
No, I haven't. I want to get it on, I think it's like PS3 or PS4 or whatever, made a remake of it now.
What was the original PlayStation 2?
Yeah, it was PlayStation 2. I'm gonna see if I can find it wrong.
God of War is another series I was always envy of. Prince of Persia? I did play that, but only on the PS1, because I didn't have anything higher than a PS1.
Yeah, I like the original one, The Sands of Time. That was a really original concept. It was awesome. So, this game right here is the one I keep talking about with like the traps and shit like that. Pretty damn fun. It's kind of strategic. You in the old PS2 and PS1 versions, you only had 3 traps that you could take with you: floor, wall, and ceiling, which you could only use on that. And then you have to like kind of like lure people into it and create combos to kill them.
Is it like tower defense?
What's up?
Is it like a tower defense game? Have you ever played All Orcs Must Die?
I've heard of it, but I haven't played it yet. Everyone compares it to this game, so maybe?
Maybe? All Orcs Must Die is a first-person tower defense. I like tower defense. It's a lot of fun. I play a lot of, well, not a lot, but I enjoy it every time I play Defense Grid. There's a VR version of that, too. I really should try that, because that's a really good game.
What's cool in the new version is they included all the princesses from like the old games, and basically all these girls get like trapped by the devil and are forced to do his bidding by like killing people. This game actually has like one of the best boss fights I've ever played. You actually go up against the devil, and it's fucking tough. Oh no, Rachel! You bastards, I'll kill you! Alright, so this is kind of weird. It's not like traditional games. You press B and you open up like this grid system, and then that's how you lay down your traps.
Freaking A, dude. Realville does not like playing well with my mouse. I need to make some controllers on next time.
Oh shit, I can't put it there because it's wrong. See, it's like kind of strategic because you gotta like line your shit up.
Yeah, man. So that's a trap that spans all the way across the room?
Yeah, see, so like some of them have like 2 push blocks, and some of them like will launch them across the room. Yeah. So it's actually really fun to like line shit up. See if I can actually work out some kind of combo.
Are hordes of bad guys gonna come at you when you press start?
Ow, I fucking hate the archers.
how dumb are they? Because in all Orcs Must Die, as well in all our tower defense that I've played, they're really dumb AI. Like they do not even try to avoid your traps and shit.
Yes, I got him. That was a good one.
Dude, those look like regular AI. Like they're really trying to walk at you and kill you.
Yeah, that's the best part. You have to lure them into traps, and then after you set your traps, you can activate them anytime by pressing the face buttons.
Dude, PlayStation games.
Oh, nice! I got him with the stage trap.
Blood all out.
Shit, I missed.
Oh, panty shot. I saw that.
Yeah, it's definitely a Japanesey game. At any time too, you can like go back to your menu and then like reset your traps. But the trick with like the strategy too is you have to like time them because each one has a recharge. And then each room has like special stage traps and shit too.
I like how it's like it looks like a normal game. Like the enemies are walking towards you, they're not going down a path or anything.
Oh shit! I got myself with it.
He is kind of avoiding your traps. Ooh, not that one.
Haha.
Oh, you died too. What the fuck? Oh, you didn't die. You got hurt. Oh, dude, you tried to launch him into that spike, and then that spike hit you, didn't it?
Yep. I keep running into it like an idiot. Oh, I killed myself. Oops. Let's retry that. Yeah, you can also actually run into any other room, and like each room has different stage traps and like stage fatalities. I'll show you one of those. It's fucking awesome. Well, that's a graphics glitch too. That floor shouldn't be black.
Fucking reviews, man. I think that's why devs and publishers hate them, because they give the games bad reviews.
Okay, so the stage trap in this room, or like the stage fatality trap, I guess, whatever, is called the man-eating music box, and like each one of them have different prerequisites. This is the easiest one, so all you have to do is light this candelabra and then knock them into where that bloody area is. And
that pendulum's gonna get them?
Yep, and then it'll activate it. So check this shit out.
Dude, this is cool, dude. It kind of gives me a...
Oh no, I got myself against... Fuck. Oh well.
Did you kill yourself?
No, hopefully this won't kill me, but it will do a shit ton of damage.
What? That's you getting pulled in there.
I know, I accidentally stepped in it. I was like trying to focus on the guy and I didn't realize I was standing there. Fucking
You're like Wile E. Coyote, man. You're trapped zone worst enemy.
Oh well, thanks for an interesting spree.
In the gears.
Damn it though, I wasted it because you can only activate it once per session, I guess. But there's another one over here if I can get him prepared.
That's cool. So there's stage fatalities, and there's also traps you can put on any level. Dude, you seen the stage fatalities and stuff in the Mortal Kombat games? They get pretty awesome sometimes. Also,
yeah.
The DC games.
Yeah, I still want to try, what is it? Injustice or something like that?
You could probably get Injustice 1 on sale, because Injustice 2 came out recently. I don't have 2, but 1's great. I beat single player because it had such an awesome story, but I'm not very good at it.
Got him with the chandelier.
Oh, it's gonna get crushed. Oh, there it is. Oh, it
I fucking hate the archers because you like really have to lure them in. They just stand there and shoot at you like assholes.
Fucking archers, man. That's what they do. I love, there's that
How do you like arrows?
where, they're like, kill the archers! Kill them where they stand in their petty purges!
Gotcha, bitch.
There was a game that reminded me of this one a little bit called Phantom Dust, where it was PvP, but it was like this where you could choose powers and assign them to your buttons before you go in, and a lot of them were traps and shit. I guess it's probably just because this is also a PlayStation. Is this 2 or 3?
This one's 2. They had like 3 original ones, or yeah, 3 original ones on PlayStation 1 also. I'm gonna add some arcades for those later. The node that I uploaded a long time ago included all 4 of them. This one has a pretty good gothic storyline if you're into that kind of stuff.
A lot of chicks there. Oh, her head has a weird transparency issue on the back.
And of course, there's always the bad guy.
Is it going to be some fruity Japanese guy holding the rose?
That queen bitch is like the evil cunt behind everything.
Prepare for trouble. Make it double.
This is what she reminds me of. It's funny you said that.
I got that Layers of Fear on Humble and I tried to activate it and it said, you already own this game on Steam. Guess I just need to launch it. That's probably how I heard of it before. Maybe I've played it once or twice.
The dude looks like Leon from Code Veronica. Good ass Resident Evil game. Yeah, and then you get this like world shit, which is basically your money to buy new traps, and then the death profile so you can see how you killed everyone. So yep, there's that one. Oh yeah, another cool thing about this one is it actually has like little side stories too, so if you want to play those you could. Completely optional. Nice, and seamlessly back to Anarchy Arcade. Oh, that's crazy. When you jump down, the rumble actually works. I was using a controller with no rumble before.
Most of these let you bind a button to quick exit. I always found that useful for me because I hated like closing it and clicking file exit and shit.
This is kind of a funny game too. I don't know if it's a Suda 51 game or what, but it has some really weird humor in it.
God Fist.
That's what reminded me of Local Cycle the other day. I was like, what was that game?
What's that game on the far left? Oh, Local Cycle. What was the game on the far left of your row there?
Oh, this one here? Area 51?
Is that, there's delay. Is that the one that's a shooter on rail? Oh, no, that's the other one. I have that. That one's free now.
No, this one's badass. This is the one that had David Duchovny from the X-Files voice the main character.
No shit. I didn't know that. Yeah, that was real big, I remember, on Xbox.
I wonder if this one will actually load in the emulator, because I have the PC version. I posted it in my Discord. It's actually free. The U.S. Air Force, of all people, gave it away for free.
It's open source, I think, too. I don't remember ever playing it. I remember All Humans Must Die. I think that was another Xbox one. That was cool.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I got that one, Rampage, and a ton of other PS2 and Xbox. I just gotta find my video thing so I can stream them. Then I won't have to mess with emulator.
I'll see if Beefy's still using the thing I sent him, because I had an Elgato that had the retro ports on it. Wait, no, I didn't. It only had HDMI. Son of a bitch. The Elgato, the capture card that like accepts the retro inputs, is more expensive than the other ones.
Yeah, that's what like I should get. I got a Diamond HD or whatever because I bought that and that like gaming keyboard pad whatever thing for like $60. And then I realized Diamond is shit because they use their own proprietary software.
Damn, $60.
And it's kind of no way around.
Yeah, I've never even heard of that.
The tides of history have left me little choice.
Those fucking bundles, though. You know, one time I got
And
an
once
image
again,
editing program in a
science will
bundle that came
require
with
the
my motherboard
sacrifice
called
of
Photo
the
Impact,
insignificant.
and it was actually the photo editor that I use to this day. It was like the best
In
program I've ever
47,
seen
we
bundled
had a
with my
chance.
motherboard, because usually it's just crap.
There was a pact made.
Yeah, I still use Photoshop Elements to this day. Even over all the other Photoshop.
Photoshop what?
Elements. It came with my like an old Wacom tablet.
It will be broken.
Nice. Once I got a 3DS Max copy from my college too, from some it was an older version of some modeling competition.
Man, ZBrush has added like a ton of stuff recently. I really want to learn to use that for.
Yeah, dude, art is like spend your whole fucking life mastering.
It's a shame, really, that progress must take such a step back.
But ZBrush always interested me. That and Mudbox. And there was another thing that goes along with the ZBrush. I forget what it was. No, it was Dedo and Endo. Those are really damn cool too. I think they work in conjunction with ZBrush.
Yeah, ZBrush also has that cool feature called Shadow Box, so you can just draw like an outline or load in a side and top image, and it'll try its best to create a 3D model, which is actually pretty accurate most of the time.
Yeah, the thing that struck me about ZBrush is it looked like modeling software for
I thought this
sculpting.
place was
It's not
quarantined.
computer technicians.
Yeah, it's definitely really like excellent for sculpting and in like texture. Because I really hate
And the
UV.
normals, damn, it has all that built-in projection shit too, so you can do the really high-resolution shell, and then it projects it onto the low-poly mesh for you.
Yeah, it's some of the most impressive texture painting I've ever seen, even over 3D code.
It's like watching a black and white movie.
I accidentally skipped this intro last time. This is bad.
It was supposed to be a routine mission. We go in,
Yeah, there he is.
identify the
There you go.
biohazard, clean, and get out. We'd experienced hot zones before. We've had to use force before.
Never watched that show, but I saw the movie.
This-
and I knew, I mean,
this was
everybody else
different.
watched that show, so I knew.
The drop location was different.
Oh, the guy,
Very
David
different.
Duchovny has that
Government
movie,
conspiracies,
Evolution. That's a good
secret
movie.
weapon
He makes fun of
testing,
himself from
alien.
being alien related.
I didn't believe any of it. Nothing could have prepared me for what I was about to encounter.
In that movie, I think
This
it was
is my
him that
story.
climbs up the asshole of the
My
alien
journey.
to blow it up.
Major Bridges, has Team Bravo reporting for duty. Have you been able to establish communication with Has Team Delta?
Captain, you and your team need to suit up now.
That guy had the most
You're going
retard
in.
face on, like, hey, what's going on?
So, dude, when you're filling up a room like you were talking about earlier, the most important thing.
Sorry, the CGI is kind of loud. What you said? Most important.
Oh, yeah, like when you're decorating the room like you're talking about earlier, you need to be able to put cabinets, right? It wouldn't be enough to just like point out positions where you wanted cabinets. You need to choose the model too, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe I could come up with some kind of like a placeholder item that always shows up on the top of your library that makes it easy to do that. And then, of course, I'd have to add in change item.
Prepare for preliminary chemical
Cole, I need you to stick close to me. They do things a little differently here. This is Area 51 after all. Follow me, Specialist. Cole, you ready for this?
Oh man, this game emulates like shit though.
Let's load out the rest of your equipment.
Dude, what you were doing with decorating...
You don't carry a gun in the lab, Cole, but the standard issue at Area 51.
That's what I need to do, and I wanted to do for... to make modifying an arcade more simple. Like I wanted you to go into a picture gallery and it automatically spawns pictures on all the walls, but they're all placeholders. And then you could even use like a top-down overlay or something simple like that. It'd be really easy to assign your items to each model. I should dig into that more.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but the screens on all these are actually kind of customized. I just used the scraper from the screen marker, the screen internet. But so like this 5 versus 5 cabinet, the top is the original, and then the bottom is like a custom picture.
Nice.
Yeah, same thing with all of these.
Sticker ideas you have too, because
yeah, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be cool.
Troll face on one of those spies. The big limitation with the sticker thing that's going to come out on Wednesday is you could only put stickers on the marquee image, not the screen image. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to choose which channel you want to put your stickers on later.
Why is Mexican in my search? I'm curious now. Tacos? Damn it, no, I want tacos.
Just Mexican. Like, what is a Mexican? There you go. Best Mexican food. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever eaten Mexican food in Vegas before. Holy shit.
There's some damn good Mexican food out here. The only bad thing is there's no good Italian food out here. Like, there's high-end restaurants and shit, but it's still kind of crap.
They got some good Mexican places over here. All you can eat. Well, they're not buffets. You just keep ordering tacos and they keep bringing them out, or burritos, or whatever the fuck you want. I love those places. I love them because you get all the great food. It's all you can eat, and you don't have to deal with people sneezing on your enchiladas and shit at the buffet.
Hey, quick question. Would you depict this picture as correct or not?
Oh yeah, so this is the game I keep trying to get you to play with us too. It's called Earth Defense Force. It's kind of like a cheesy 50s movie style where you're like killing giant bugs and aliens and shit.
I know it.
Feed the shit out of you bitches. It worked in Korea. It's still working in Korea. It worked in Nam. Actually, no, it didn't work in Nam. It worked in Korea.
It worked in Japan.
Japan. Oh no, those were our enemies. We weren't trying to protect shit there. But we were fighting for South Korea. They were actually fighting along our sides and shit. And they still are. I mean, that's why they're still... the Korean War never ended. It's still going on. And the demilitarized zone is a motherfucker. Dude, did you see the video of that North Korean dude escaping to South Korea through the fence, getting shot at. He got shot in the ass doing it. And it was all caught on camera because it's a very militant border there, so they have cameras on everything. And they show his ass jumping out and running through the fence, and his ex-homies all shooting at him while he ran.
I know. I've seen that. I've seen that within 2 fucking hours of it coming out.
Yup, and then they said that dude had some huge ass parasite in his gut from Kim Jong putting human feces on fucking crops over there. He calls it like night soil or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
The reason he's doing it is because they don't have any fucking cows.
For the order. I forgot I had chivalry.
But yeah, man, that's what it fucking takes to free somebody from another person who's powerful. It takes another powerful person to whoop his ass.
You're too right.
Vegas, you know you can I like that one also, but you can search from the main menu now too. I think that's in your version. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I did that by accident the other day.
I like it. It works so well that I was thinking, man, I should implement this into the other one somehow, where it shows all the little cubes for your search results.
Yeah, I was also gonna ask you. I don't know if it's possible, but like, can you hot search? You know, like kind of like Google search and all that shit does without having to press enter. Small bitch, but
Like you want it to start searching your library prior to you pressing enter.
yeah, like you know, as you're typing stuff. I don't know if that would use a lot of resources.
Like, I think I had that in Legacy, but like I add like a delay so it doesn't search every letter. But yeah, like a delay where when you stop pressing letters for a couple seconds or like half a second, then it automatically searches. I could do that, yeah.
One of these big screens also has kind of a hidden top marquee. It shows up randomly.
I need to hide that. It's so fucking stupid. That was just bad.
Yeah, I think it's this
That was
one.
like one of the first cabinets I made. It wasn't an issue until objects started getting glows around them when you clicked on them, because then you could tell that there was something sunk into the wall that you weren't seeing.
I really miss animated cabinets too. I can't wait till you finish it.
They're in, man. I got them right now. There's not too many
Oh, do you?
animated. I was a little underwhelmed, dude. I clicked on it and it just has little joysticks going around. But a few of them were cool, like that poster screen that folds open into a movie screen.
We'll just do this one just for now. Oh, I hate scrolling. This was still one of my favorite cabinets. No, I have a couple animated moves. Oh yeah, the Motor Racer was one of them from Oki. I don't think that one will work though.
Oki made an animated cabinet?
You remember it was like kind of a hacky one?
It was what?
It was like kind of a hacky one. I forget how exactly he did the animation.
I don't know. I was looking at somebody's add-on animation. I think it was one that we got from the Kickstarter, but it had a dynamic light bone on it. That surprised me. I didn't know anybody else was adding those except for me. You know what? I probably added it when I recompiled it.
Here it is. Here's one of my favorites, the rotator. So like it would rotate between the screen and marquee images.
Today to make sure animations were working. Yep, it worked.
I love that button. Yeah, it's just like a bind crouch toggle.
Yeah, like plus stuck. Or, I think, I don't know. Do you
That's a good question.
toggle? Dude, Bucky told me all kinds of crazy shit that you could do in the console for Source Engine that I didn't know. Like, there's keywords like toggle and set that toggle, and then like when you tell it to toggle, you tell it what values to toggle between, and then it automatically does logic where it changes to whichever one it's not. It's pretty trippy. I actually used it on the commands menu for some of those.
Yep, here it is. These are the two I'm using. I have Q bound to toggle duck, and then Z bound to toggle Z, so I can, you know, leave it zoomed in if I want to.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think those are special commands I put in there. I think I remember. I remember toggle zoom, so I assume I put toggle duck in there. Nice. There's another way to do it with just the regular source engine duck commands, but I guess that's not required.
Cool.
Those are there.
My camera keep going.
Speaking English, right?
Yeah, what's cool is I love what the, oh yeah, I forgot I had this this like model. I found it and I like just like stuck it in the wall next to the window. Whoops.
Dude, I think I've been in that map before. Is that from the workshop?
Yeah, this one is Ferret's 2-story.
Yeah, I've been in there. Nice. I need to get the that link to launch Hammer, because there wasn't too many people that actually made maps off of it, but there were a handful, and it looked like they had a lot of fun doing it.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot about the outside. I gotta put let's do that now
The
actually.
demo. I could see the template cubes on the other side of the fence there. Awesome.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I've been there. There's a couple arcades I've been in there before. Dude, when you search for something and it has no results, it should give you a little thing to click right there that says repeat the search without any filters. So you should be able to do it without having to deal with that drop-down list.
There we go. Now I got our 3 Twitches. I need to add a cabinet for Brit too. I used to have everything customized, like edit, yeah, like all this extra stuff.
What about my Twitch? Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, here's the San Andreas and San Andreas multiplayer cabinets.
I'm just sitting on my fucking.
Oh, dude,
The original Octodad, the one that was free.
Posted the picture in this Discord. Let me grab it.
Today,
Yeah, see, this is actually why I put down all these placeholders so I could mirror it and see what everything looked like.
You need some graham crackers. I've got some hazelnut spread here. You need some cannabis. You need some tin foil.
Yeah, link
and
I just
you
put
need an
into
oven.
the chill
So
area.
I've got
That
my
one,
half
that's
a
the
gram
proper
of
way
weed
to play Crazy
spread out
Box.
on this
You can't
tin
just do it
foil.
with one computer.
I've got my
It requires
toaster
two
oven
computers.
preheated to about 250 Fahrenheit. Raising it to that temperature for about 10 minutes is going to activate that THC, convert the THCA into THC, and then you can eat it and it'll get you high. So let's do that.
And then
right
that second
now.
link is the crew, man.
While
You'll
that's
notice Pucks is
in
there.
the
He's been
oven,
playing
I'm
GTA
gonna
since
take
forever.
2 graham crackers.
And a couple random people.
Beautiful.
That girl that
graham
played
crackers.
JK
Love
with
these things.
yesterday, she's
And
still around.
Here I've got my hazelnut spread. You can use peanut butter, basically anything that's nice and fatty. That when you
I don't know
cook
about you
it
guys,
with your
but I reckon
cannabis,
I'm
it's
gonna
gonna absorb
jump
all
on
that
fucking
THC.
5M and
I
have a
like
mess
the
around.
chocolatey taste, and I don't think there's anything wrong with
If
that.
you guys are
all right,
feeling
so it's
all
been 10 minutes.
Cody,
As you can see, it went from
fucking join
being
me.
super bright green
What's 5M,
to really
GTA?
toasty and brown.
GTA
and now I'm gonna
modified.
close the toaster oven and I'm gonna raise the temperature of that to
it's
300.
in
We are going to apply our freshly toasted, really nice, nutty smelling
In there.
cannabis
That's already
onto
fully
our
downloaded and
hazelnut
everything,
spread.
just,
All right, so what I'm gonna do with my
delete
butter
the
knife is just
cache
mix up
folder or
all
some
that
shit.
decarb weed with this
And then
hazelnut spread.
just-
So just take that and lay it
Just whatnot.
right on top
It'll
of
ask
there.
to link to
And then we're
your
gonna take
Grand Theft Auto 5 so it can run
a
it off
piece
the
of tin
game
foil,
and then
and I'm gonna lay my firecracker right in the middle of that bad boy.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Fold the edges
If you just want to
up.
jump,
This video
in,
does not work for the 360 cabinet.
Our oven
run over to the other
is now
server.
preheated to
Second.
300. Now we're gonna put our firecracker in for about 15 minutes. How long has it been in there? How much longer do we have to wait?
These guys here actually started in Vegas, if I'm not mistaken, Vice. They're like all over the world.
Dude, is that,
They have some really good
what
documentaries.
the hell? Is that from YouTube? Or is that... Oh, that's a regular video. Okay.
Yeah, it's from YouTube.
That is a good
YouTube boned us all with their freaking 360. They forced their virtual 360 view on everybody.
Just a little bit.
Oh, with the cabinets?
You are eating weed after all.
No, just in their API. It's impossible to like get at the stream without hacks, without it being wrapped in that virtual thing. They used to have a button, you know, that just like displayed it all, but now they force you to use their virtual 3D shit.
This is a cool thing about this cabinet. Check it out because the weird angles. There's the full video over there, and then on these two, it's like it looks like he's yelling. I don't know, just a stupid thing I found the other day.
It does look that way. Oh look, he actually is yelling.
I love that song. So yeah, anyway, that's just what I got so far anyway.
Looks pretty chill, man. Puck's built up a pretty cool arcade in Orchard House this morning. I had him download some stuff from the workshop that broke all of his cabinets. He was pretty pissed.